there! Mirei Minae here, and I'm back for another episode of Let's Play Cardfight Vanguard Seer Days Part 8 DSD06. Alright then, let's get started. Pressing the A button now, and loading the game now. And here we are, back where I last saved. For those of you who watched my previous video, I spent time purchasing, reviewing, and testing out the starter deck DLTD01. And now today's video, my objective is to next purchase the last starter deck that's currently available in the game, DSD06 Mirei Minae, Sealed Blaze Maiden. Okay, purchase the deck. These are all the cards in the deck. Okay, and now purchasing card sleeves. For the card sleeves, purchasing one unit sleeve number 20, Arsoka, purchase, and one, let's see, one Team Daybreak sleeve, another Team Daybreak sleeve, and okay, that's it. Leaving the shop menu. And now to edit deck. Here's the new start that we purchased, DSD06. Let's first inspect the deck first, edit. Here's the deck. So first off, the right deck, grade 3, Sealed Blaze Maiden, Bushiroad, the main grade 3 to run this deck. Her skills are, Auto, as a Vanguard, once per turn, when this unit is armed, Soul Blast 1, choose a grade 1 or less card from your drop zone and cause the rearguard circle. And second skill, Activate, Vanguard, once per turn, if this unit is armed with 2 or more arm cards, Soul Blast 2, retire all of your opponent's front row rearguard circles, and this unit gets +1 critical until the end of the turn. So for Bushiroad, her first skill, as long as she's armed, as long as it can also Soul Charge 1, sorry, not Soul Blast, it's Soul Charge. When this unit is armed, you can Soul Charge 1, and choose a grade 1 or less from your drop zone to cause the rearguard circle. So this first skill, not only can you add cards to your soul, but call a grade 1 or lower to boost your units or to attack with later in the battle phase. And the second skill of Bushiroad, Activate, Vanguard, once per turn. As long as your Vanguard is armed with 2 or more cards, as long as you don't mind paying the hefty cost of Soul Blast 2, you can not only wipe out all of your opponent's front row rear guards, but your Vanguard's +1 critical, making it much more powerful to attack with. The grade 3, Sealed Blaze Maiden, Blaze Blaze Dragon, Ul Salra. Skill, Auto, when placed on the rearguard circle, Counterblast 1, choose an arm card from your drop zone and put it into your hand. So this card more or less lets you return arm cards from your drop zone as long as you don't mind paying the Counterblast of 1 on when calling him. Grade 3, Normal Order, Arms, Sealed Blaze Sword, Free right deity arms, Sealed Blaze Maiden, Bushiroad, after being played, the specified Vanguard arms. If a new right deity arms is armed, put this card into the drop zone. Play this with a Soul Blast of 1. Second skill, Auto, as a Vanguard, when the armed unit with this card attacks, that armed unit gets +10,000 power until the end of the battle. At the end of the battle, if your opponent's damage zone has 4 or less cards, Counterblast 2, put this card into your drop zone. If the cost isn't paid, choose one of your opponent's Vanguard, it gets 1 damage. So for Privity, it's one of the main cards to equip to your Vanguard, Bushiroad. As long as the skill is this mainly is an offense powered skill, so when attacking, it gives your Vanguard +10,000 power, and after attacking, if your opponent has 4 or less cards in the damage zone, as long as you don't mind the hefty cost of counterblasting 2 and retiring this arm card after using it, you can damage your opponent with once, making it a very powerful card to attack with and to build up damage to your opponent. The grade 3, Sealed Blaze Shield, Swanabu, Left Deity Arms, Sealed Blaze Maiden, Bushiroad, after being played, the specified Vanguard arms it. If a new Left Deity Arms is armed, put this card into the drop zone. Plays with a Counterblast of 1. Its skill is, Auto, as a Vanguard, once per turn. When the unit armed with this card is attacked, the armed unit gets +10,000 power until the end of the battle. So for Schwanabu, it's a defensive order. Just by being attacked just once, you can give your Vanguard +10,000 power. So this is more or less a no-cost, free-to-use 10,000 point shield once per turn. Right deck, grade 2, Sealed Blaze Dragon, Halidabra. Skills, for skill, Auto, when placed on the Vanguard circle by riding from Seal Blaze Dragon Nakomar, choose an arm card to your drop zone, put it to your hand. Second skill, auto, rear guard. When this unit attacks, if your Vanguard is armed, this unit gets plus 5,000 power until the end of the battle. So for Halidabra, just by riding it on top of Nawarkar, you can get a free arms card from your drop zone back to your hand to equip with later. And the second skill, when attacking, it's a rear guard. As long as your Vanguard is armed, Halidabra can serve as a 15,000 point attacker all on her own. The Grade 2, Elect Blow Dragon, no skill, so skipping ahead. Right deck, Grade 1, Seal Blaze Dragon, Namorkar. Skills, first skill, when ridden on top of Seal Blaze Dragon Arhinsha, Soul Blast 1, if the cost isn't paid, search your deck for either one Seal Blaze Sword Purdivi or Seal Blaze Shield Shanabu, reveal it and put it into your hand, shuffle your deck. Second skill, auto, as a rear guard. When attacking, this unit gets plus 2,000 power to the end of the battle. So for Nawarkar, just by riding it, you can search your deck straight away for Seal Blaze Sword Privity or Seal Blaze Shield Shanabu to equip to your Basarka Vanguard later on. And for the second skill, with this second skill, Nawarkar can serve as a 10,000 point attacker all by itself. The Great One, Seal Blaze Dragon, Shirunga. When this unit boosts, discard an arm card in your hand to draw a card. So if you have more than enough arm cards in your hand when you boost this unit, you can discard those arm cards to replace them by drawing new cards, making it a good way to restock your hands with new options. The Great One, Sentinel, Perfect Guard, Escort Stealth Dragon, Hayashikate. Sentinel, you have only up to 4 Sentinels in a deck at a time, and auto ability, when placed in the Guardian Circle, discard a card from your hand, choose one unit on your field, and it cannot be hit until the end of the battle. So for Hayashikate, it's more or less like a basic Perfect Guard for the D standard format Dragon Empire decks. Right deck, Grade 0, starting unit, Arhinsha. When this unit is written on top of, if you went second, draw a card, the starting unit of this deck. Grade 0, Conduct Spark Dragon, critical trigger, we have 4. Grade 0, Rushing Dragon, Steel Dynamo, draw trigger, we have 4. The Grade 0, Stealth Dragon, Giant Koku, front trigger, we have 3. And the Grade 0, White Light Dragon, Herald Solace, heal trigger, we have 4. And last but not least, Grade 0, Spiritual King of Determination, Olbaria, over trigger. Additional effect, choose one of your units, and it gets plus 100 million power until the end of the turn. So this is more or less a basic over trigger for the starter decks in the D standard format. Its additional effect is best used during your turn when revealed in a drive check. Not only can it itself give one of your units plus 100 million power, but with the additional effect, another card in your field gets 100 million power. So not only can your Vanguard, but your rear guards will get almost unstoppable attack power with this unit's skill. And with that, we pretty much more or less revealed and explained all the cards in this deck. So let's get to testing out this deck. So first off, let's first change sleeves. For the sleeves, right deck sleeve, I'm using the number 30 Basarga sleeve as right deck. And then using the Dragon Empire flag sleeve as the main deck sleeve. Okay. Deck examined, explained, and sleeves changed. Let's get to testing it out. Let's go to fight. CPU fight. Now we use DSD06. Alright, for my opponent to test this deck out, let's try Rasen Ishidoji, easy difficulty. Okay, let's get started. Deciding who goes first, so rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, I lose, so going second. Drawing 5 cards, I send 3 back. Stand up, the Vanguard. He goes first. He rides the Great One. Awakening from Slumber Rorola. He used a skill to call a flat token. Alright, my turn. Draw. I'm going to ride from my right deck, Seal Blaze Dragon, Namorkar. From my hand, I discard Elect Blow Dragon. For the right deck cost, right Namorkar. My base skill, I went second, draw 1. Wait. Here it is, base card. I went second, draw 1. And my skill, Namorkar. by Soul Blasting 1, I search my deck for either my order cards, Schwanabu or Privity. Okay, in my hand, I already have 2 Schwanabu, so I'm gonna add Privity to my hand. Add it to hand. And now, for the battle phase, my Vanguard attacks his Vanguard, 8,000 power. No trigger. No trigger. Alright, then it's... Now, he's riding Grade 2, 3,000 years later, Roroba. He retires a plant token, get 2. And he gets another attacker, Kirafina. Okay. Then, not gonna guard the Vanguard, take the attack. No trigger. Alright. I'm gonna damage check. No trigger. He attacks me with his Vanguard. I'm not gonna guard. Take the hit. Ow. Heal trigger. Healing 1 point of damage. Alright. There we go. Alright, my turn. Stand and draw. Alright, from my hand, I'm discarding Seal Blaze Shield Schwanabu for the right deck cost. To right from my right deck, Seal Blaze Dragon. Out of the Polyhod Vajra. I wrote on top of him, so I can add 1. Let's see, his skill lets me, when written on top of, I can choose an arm from my drop zone and add it to my hand. Okay. That means I'm adding Shwayanbu from my drop zone back to my hand. Next up, I call Steel Blaze Dragon Halidabra to my field. And okay, end the main phase, go into battle phase. My Vanguard attacks the Vanguard. Drive check. Draw trigger. Alright. I draw 1 card and give power to Halidabra. No trigger, okay. My rear guard attacks the Vanguard. 20,000 power. No trigger, okay. 3 damage, so end of turn. He's riding for 1 special thing, Rolla. Okay. He's going to battle phase. He attacks me with his Vanguard first, okay. 18,000 power to my 10,000, so no guard, take the hit. No trigger. Second check. No trigger, okay. I take 1 damage. Damage check. The attack hits. Ow. And check. Heal trigger. Cannot heal, but I'll give the power to Halidabra. 15,000 attack power, okay. Take the attack, no guard. Front trigger, what a waste. Okay, my turn, stand and draw. From my right deck, I'm gonna write Steel Blaze Maiden, Sarga. I discard Shield, Schwanabu from my hand. I write Sarga. Next, I play the order. I'm playing the order. Let's see. Alright, I'm playing the order. Steel Blaze Thorn Prithvi. Play. I Soul Blast 1 and equip. Then when armed, I can Soul Charge 1 and call a Great One or less from my drop zone. I call Namorcar from my rear guard. And now I'm playing the other order. Steel Blaze Shield Schwanabu. Wait, I can only play once per turn, okay? Alright, then going to battle phase. Never card attacks the rear guard. Plus 2,000 power of his own skill. 10,000 power total. And now Hydra attacks the Vanguard for 15,000 power. Plus 5,000 and attack. He's using his skill to retire tokens. Get shield. Attack does not hit, okay. Now my Vanguard attacks. Skill activate, plus 10,000 power. 23,000 power to the Vanguard. Twin drive. No trigger. Second check. No trigger. Okay. The attack hits. Damage check. He gets anything? Nope. No trigger. Alright, and now activate Privity skill. I counterblast 2. Retire my Privity from my Vanguard. Deal 1 more damage. No trigger. Okay. That's the end of my turn. It's his turn now. He's using robot skill to call 2 Bled tokens and calling 1 Belanka. He attacks with his Vanguard. Okay. Hayashi Kaze, perfect guard. From my hand, I'm going to discard I place Shuayanbu to my drop zone. Perfect guard. No trigger. Second check. No trigger. We're safe. Ow. Alright. He attacks next. No guard. Ow. That hurts. No trigger. Alright, my turn. Stand and draw. I'm gonna Persona Ride Barsarga. Next up, I move Namor to the back row, and I'm calling from my hand. Ulsara. Call. Ulsara skill, counterblast 1. I take 1 order card, arms from my drop zone to my hand. I take Shuayanbu. I pay 1 more counterblast to activate Shuayanbu's skill, equip it to my Vanguard. And now Barsarga's skill, when armed, I can soul charge 1 and call a great 1 or less to my rear guard from my drop zone. I call Arhinsa to boost my rear guard. Okay, then I'm calling Dilopho to the rear guard. And beginning battle phase, my Vanguard attacks the Vanguard. He's activating his skill. And guarding, total 42,000 power to the pass, okay. Twin drive, no trigger. And second check, no trigger. Alright, next up, my rear guard, Ulsara, attacks the Vanguard for 31,000 power. Is he gonna guard? And the attack hits. Damage check. No trigger. Alright. And okay, the battle's over. Winner of me. Okay. So I got some cash. Win, perfect guard, Persona Ride, 6-turn pass, superior call, retired 5 or more units. Win with 10 or more cards in hand. I got 1,700 BP, giving me a total of 1950 PP. Okay, press A to go next. And we're done here, so I more or less finished explaining showing off and explaining and testing out the starter deck DSD06. So with that, that's all the time we have for today. So first off, I want to say thank you to the viewers watching today's video, and to please stay tuned for more videos I plan to upload again in the near future. I also hope you all show support by liking, commenting, sharing, subscribing to my videos and channel. And with that, I say goodbye and see